DLRs, hey, what's going on? Mike Boards with the Mike Boards channel. Thank you for watching. We're talking jet skis today, and we are going to show you how we transfer our 1995 Sea-Doo XP from the trailer onto a stand. Let's get started. All right, DLRs, we are at the workstation, and in front of us is a jet ski stand, or PWC, personal watercraft stand or cart, whatever you want to call it. And down below in the comment section and description section will be a link on where to purchase this. And the rear wheels have locks on them. And if you have joined us from any of our previous videos, you know my parents' 2003 Sea-Doo GTX was parked right here for the winter for a bunch of DIY repair videos. We just finished up replacing many parts and overhauling the 951Di engine. However, it is now time to bring the 1995 Sea-Doo XP in while the 2003 is at the lake getting the engine broken in. Here we are outside, and again in front of us is my wife's 1995 Sea-Doo XP, and we are going to transition it from this exact trailer onto that stand we just showed you inside at the workstation. And I'm going to take the cover off, and believe it or not, I've got a cover for outside and I've got a really nice cover for inside. Basically, I use that cover for inside only, or stored indoors, and I use the more faded and worn out cover when the jet ski is outside. Here it is with the cover removed, and a couple things we have done already up to this point. Obviously, the jet ski is out of the water and on the trailer, and we did hook it up to a garden hose with the proper flush kit and started the engine and ran it for a little bit. And DIYers, in the event that you want step-by-step guidance on how to properly hook up a garden hose to the flush kit and then into your cooling system to properly cool your engine while the engine is running with the jet ski on the trailer, in other words, out of the water, definitely check out the link scrolling above. We will also post that down below in the comments and description. And in addition, we have a video on how to properly and safely siphon all of your gas out of your gas tank, whether it's old and contaminated, or you are replacing the tank and you want all the gas out of the tank before you replace it, or for any other reason. So definitely check out that. That will be down below in the comments and description as well. And you can see the nose of the jet ski is propped up with the jack stand to allow any and all water to basically flow to the aft portion of the hull so we can clean it up. So with that said, let's head to the aft portion of the hull. I want to show you what we did. Coming to the aft portion or back portion of the jet ski, unfortunately our bunks are ripped and showing bare wood, so we've got some tape over them. And down below in the comments and description will be a link on how to properly recarpet your bunks. And that is important to alleviate scrapes and gouges on the bottom portion of your hull. There is our exhaust, and here is our jet pump and impeller housing. And we have placed paper towels in here because we don't want anything leaking out onto the floor inside as we transition this jet ski off the trailer and onto the stand. Taking a big step back port side, and it is now time to hook the trailer up to the truck and take it to the workstation. Back inside to the workstation, directing our attention back to the stand, and I want to reference those locks on the wheels, and we are going to have those in the back. In other words, the after back portion of the jet ski will be over the wheel locks. And that's just what all the pictures in the listing show. Got some padding down, time to back the jet ski in place. Coming out of the house, and very important during this project, in our honest opinion, it is best and most efficient and friendly to have the actual trailer hooked up to the hitch on your vehicle. Because if you don't, the back end will actually fall down, and the front end, jet ski and trailer and all, will raise in the air and make it very difficult to get the jet ski off the trailer. To the front of the jet ski, and a close-up view of the winch, the strap, and the hook that secures into that little loop on the front portion of the jet ski. Everything is unhooked, and again, we are still connected to the hitch. Very important. What I'll do next is verify that the bunks on the stand are perfectly in line with the bunks on the trailer. I'll climb in here, and I'm going to use my right foot to lock the stand against the trailer as I pull the jet ski off the actual trailer. Continue moving back. I want to lock the trailer with my left leg. Alright, DIYers, hey, a quick break in the action, and I want to point something out, and this is my doing, and hopefully you don't run into this. However, back to that blue tape I applied to the rear portion of the bunks, and you can see it right now at the very end of the trailer or back portion of the trailer, and in between the top bunk and the bottom yellow portion of the hull. Again, that is blue tape. It's not painter's tape, it's more like duct tape. Or in other words, it literally feels like duct tape that's blue. And because of that, it is nowhere near the soft texture or finish that the bunk carpet has. And because of that, as I am pulling this jet ski off of the trailer and onto the stand, that tape is working against me. And again, hopefully you don't have tape like I do, and you are able to slide your jet ski efficiently from a nicely carpeted set of bunks and onto the nicely carpeted bunks of the jet ski stand, as you see in red. So again, I wanted to point that out because as I move forward with continuing to shift this jet ski from the trailer to the stand, it definitely ended up being trickier than it really needed to be because again, it's that blue tape creating that friction and not allowing the hull to efficiently slide from the carpeted bunk of the trailer onto the carpeted bunk of the stand. Here I am back behind the camera, and I do like the position of the jet ski resting on the stand at its current spot. So what I'll do from here is no longer pull the jet ski further back onto the stand, I'll pull it back. Back behind the camera, and once you get the jet ski off of the trailer and onto the stand, take a minute and verify that the weight of the jet ski is properly distributed and placed on the stand. In other words, make sure the weight is evenly distributed and balanced so the stand is not going to tip over or prop up or prop back. From here, I'll pull the trailer out of the house. Trailer's now out of the house. I'm going to pick up those pads and I'm going to push the jet ski forward. In a quick reposition of the camera, I picked up and removed the pads and I've closed the doors. And again, I'm just going to push the jet ski stand forward so it's more center in this frame. And with that visqueen mat on the floor, I am at a disadvantage, but that's okay. I'll go slow and be very careful. And DIYers, there it is. I'm going to carefully shift the camera. Once you verify that the jet ski is properly and evenly distributed weight-wise onto the stand, and you have placed it in the exact spot you want, you can then lock the wheels with the locks. And since we're on that topic, the placement of the stand will be personal preference. And what I mean by that is you can have the locks on the front or you can have them on the rear. In our case, our exact listing shows everything that's on the stand positioned in a way where the front of the machine is over the wheels without the lock and the after back portion of the machine is over the lock style wheels. So again, personal preference. And DIYers, we are going to make several helpful videos on this jet ski. Again, 1995 Sea-Doo XP with the 717 or 717 engine. And just sharing a couple videos we are going to do for your help is removing the bottom pink Sea-Doo decal that's on the yellow portion of the hull and installing a brand new fresh and clean decal. We will also do that for the starboard side. In addition, up here, we will actually use a stencil kit and repaint the Sea-Doo logo on the aft portion of the seat, both port side and starboard. And we are going to match the yellow paint that we use with the yellow on that strap and the remaining yellow throughout the jet ski. So definitely check out the links down below in the comments and description. We will also have a video link that takes you directly to our playlist that covers a large amount of jet ski repair videos and boat repair videos. So check that out as well. What I'll do now is reposition this jet ski to a different portion of the basement because I'm also going to bring the 2003 Sea-Doo GTX after the engine break-in back in for storage. I'll show you that. However, real quick, a close-up view of how the jet ski is positioned on the bottom portion on the bunks of the stand. I'll show you the back as well. Now to an update. I have pushed and tucked the jet ski away in the corner as shown here, and DIYers, let me be honest with you, the wheels on this stand are incredible. I was able to pull and push this jet ski with one arm and one hand. And this is not one of the heavier jet skis. It's only about 500 pounds, but again, very easy to move all by yourself. In regards to the wheel locks, I've already got the starboard side locked, and you can do this by foot or hand. If you do it by hand, just be careful not to pinch your hand right here and basically push it down. and it's shown there. Back outside to the trailer, and again we are going to recarpet our bunks. That link is down below in the comments and description. And in regards to the back portion of our bunks, again there's the wood showing through the carpet. And as far as the tape, the previous owner used duct tape, and all I had on hand was more of a grippy, non-slip painter's tape. And what I should have done was go to the store and use the regular painter's tape, which is much less grippy, which would allow the jet ski to slide right off those bunks in a friendlier manner. But I got it. And there it is, again, our inside use only cover for our 95 Sea-Doo XP. And this is the OEM cover from the dealership in 1995 when the jet ski was purchased. And in today's market, most if not all jet ski covers are black with the white Sea-Doo logo. However, back in the 90s, they still had that really slick, sporty design and vibe to them, which I really like. Thanks again for watching.